Hi, my name is Dr. Rick Rigsby, and I am so excited about my new book, Lessons from a Third Grade Dropout. What if I were to tell y'all that the wisest man I ever met in my life was a third grade dropout? That sounds oxymoronic, doesn't it? That doesn't just fit. But trust me when I tell you, my dad, who grew up in rural Texas, had more wisdom than Harvard, Stanford, and Oxford combined. You know, you think about that greatest generation, what it took to survive World War II. Think about that greatest generation, what it took to make ends meet during the Depression. You had to be resourceful. I actually think, to be quite honest with you, that our folks and grandfolks may have had a better quality of life with less. You know why? Their capacity for God grew. Listen to this. These lessons from a third grade dropout from my dad, the wisest man I ever met. He taught me simple lessons like, son, you'd rather be an hour early than a minute late. Make sure that your servant's towel is bigger than your ego. Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupidity. My dad taught me to make sure that I was always kind. Kind deeds are never lost. To never judge. Sound like Jesus? No one, son, is beneath you. Don't you ever judge anybody. All these lessons based on his primary principle. Here's that principle. Son, execute biblical basics. Execute work-related basics. Execute the basics better than anybody else in the building. Why, Daddy? You'll grow your capacity for greatness. Oh, Daddy, I want to be great because I'll be rich. Wrong answer, son. You want to be great so that you can help other people, that you can lift other people up. Is this sounding like the New Testament? So that you can constantly lift other people up. So here's the challenge. The challenge for our lives every day. Execute the basics better than anybody else. My father was a simple cook. A cook. Guess what he taught me? Son, when you go into a restaurant, order a bowl of soup. Why, Daddy? If the soup's not good, don't invest in the restaurant. Basics. That's the challenge. Execute the basics better than anybody else. Second challenge, no matter what, always stand on the Word of God. This is Dr. Rick Rigsby.